As the days grow shorter and the nights become longer, winter casts its spell over the landscape, transforming familiar terrains into a breathtaking wonderland. But beneath the beauty of snow-covered trees and glistening icicles lies a chilling reality that many winter campers have faced. Welcome to our exploration of spine-chilling winter camping horror stories, where the thrill of adventure meets the eerie unknown. Imagine setting up camp in a serene, snow-blanketed forest, the crackling of your campfire the only sound breaking the stillness of the night. The air is crisp, and the stars twinkle like diamonds against the dark sky. But as the temperature drops and the shadows lengthen, an unsettling feeling creeps in. What was once a peaceful retreat can quickly turn into a nightmare as the isolation of winter camping amplifies every creak of the trees and whisper of the wind. In this video, we'll delve into true stories that will send shivers down your spine. From mysterious figures lurking just beyond the tree line to inexplicable sounds echoing through the night, these chilling experiences remind us that nature can be both beautiful and terrifying. Our signature storytelling style will guide you through these harrowing tales, blending suspense with vivid imagery that brings each story to life. Winter camping is often seen as a thrilling escape, a chance to reconnect with nature and embrace the elements. However, the thrill can quickly turn to dread when faced with the unknown. We'll highlight the thrill of these true horror stories, set against the backdrop of familiar winter settings, where the very environment that draws us in can also become a source of fear. As we share these chilling accounts, we invite you to imagine yourself in these scenarios. What would you do if you heard a rustle in the bushes, or saw a shadow dart between the trees? The thrill of winter camping lies not just in the beauty of the landscape, but also in the stories that linger long after the fire has died down. So grab your hot cocoa, settle in, and prepare for a journey into the heart of winter's darkest tales. Nestled deep within a remote forest lies a place known as the Whispering Pines. This secluded area, shrouded in a thick blanket of snow during the winter months, has earned a haunting reputation among locals. The towering pine trees, their branches heavy with frost, seem to sway and murmur in the cold wind, giving rise to tales of eerie whispers that echo through the woods. Many who have ventured into this forest have reported strange occurrences, leading to an unsettling feeling that they are never truly alone. Our story centers around a young adventurer named Jake, an avid camper with a penchant for exploring the great outdoors. Eager to experience the beauty of winter camping, Jake decided to brave the Whispering Pines, despite the warnings from friends who spoke of its chilling legends. Armed with his gear and a sense of bravado, he set off into the heart of the forest, excited for a weekend of solitude and adventure. As night fell, Jake set up his camp beneath the towering pines, the moonlight casting an ethereal glow on the snow-covered ground. The air was still, and the only sound was the crackling of his campfire. However, as the darkness deepened, he began to hear faint whispers carried by the wind. At first, he dismissed them as figments of his imagination, the result of an overactive mind in the quiet of the night. But as the whispers grew louder, he felt a chill creep down his spine. Strange occurrences began to unfold. Jake noticed that his gear had been moved, and shadows danced just beyond the reach of his firelight. The whispers seemed to call his name, beckoning him to venture deeper into the woods. Curiosity mixed with fear, and despite his better judgment, he found himself drawn to the source of the sounds. As he stepped away from the safety of his camp, the whispers intensified, swirling around him like a haunting melody. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted, and an overwhelming sense of dread washed over him. The trees seemed to close in, their branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. In a moment of sheer terror, Jake turned to flee, but the whispers transformed into anguished cries.
echoing through the forest as he stumbled through the snow. In that heart-stopping moment, Jake realized he was not alone. The whispering pines had claimed another soul, and as he raced back to his camp, he could feel the chilling presence of something watching him from the shadows. The forest, once a place of beauty, had become a nightmarish labyrinth, leaving him to wonder if he would ever escape the haunting whispers that lingered in the cold night air.
Deep in the heart of a dense, snow-laden forest lies a desolate location that few dare to explore. The trees stand tall and foreboding, their branches heavy with frost, creating a canopy that blocks out the weak winter sun. Amidst this eerie landscape, an abandoned cabin sits, its weathered wood and broken windows giving it an ominous appearance. The cabin, once a cozy retreat, now stands as a haunting relic of the past, surrounded by a thick layer of snow that seems to swallow any sound. Rumors swirl about the place, tales of those who ventured inside and never returned. A group of 4 friends, Emily, Mark, Sarah, and Tom, decided to embark on a winter camping trip, seeking adventure and a break from their daily lives. As they trekked through the snow, laughter filled the air, but their spirits dampened when they stumbled upon the cabin. Its dilapidated state sent shivers down their spines, yet curiosity got the better of them. They approached cautiously, exchanging nervous glances, but the allure of the unknown was too strong to resist. As they stepped inside, the air grew colder, and an unsettling silence enveloped them. The interior was dark and musty, with remnants of old furniture covered in dust and cobwebs. Faded photographs hung crookedly on the walls, depicting families who once called this place home. The friends felt an inexplicable heaviness in the air, but they brushed it off as nerves. They decided to make the cabin their base for the night, lighting a fire in the old stone fireplace to ward off the chill. As night fell, strange occurrences began to unfold. Whispers echoed through the cabin, and shadows flickered just beyond their line of sight. The friends exchanged uneasy glances, their initial excitement turning into fear. Objects shifted on their own, and the temperature dropped dramatically, causing their breath to fog in the air. Emily, feeling a sudden urge to explore, ventured into a back room where she discovered a dusty journal. The pages were filled with frantic scrawls detailing the previous occupants' descent into madness, speaking of voices that compelled them to stay. Panic set in as the friends realized they were not alone. The whispers grew louder, forming coherent phrases that chilled them to the bone. "Stay with us," they beckoned, echoing through the cabin. In a shocking revelation, they understood that the spirits of those who had once lived there were trapped, longing for companionship. The friends raced to escape, but the cabin seemed to shift around them, blocking their path. In a desperate bid for freedom, they burst through the door, the cold night air hitting them like a wave. As they fled into the woods, the whispers faded, but the haunting memory of the abandoned cabin would linger with them forever, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can dwell in the most unexpected places. In the heart of a winter wonderland lies a frozen lake, its surface glistening like glass under the pale winter sun. The beauty of the scene is breathtaking, with snow-dusted trees framing the water, creating a picturesque landscape that seems straight out of a postcard. However, beneath this serene exterior lies a dark secret, one that has haunted the area for generations. Locals whisper of the lake's treacherous depths, where the ice conceals the remnants of a tragic past, and the air is thick with an unsettling tension that warns of danger. Our story follows Mia, an adventurous soul with a love for the outdoors. Drawn to the lake's beauty, she decided to spend a day ice skating, eager to embrace the thrill of gliding across the smooth surface. As she stepped onto the ice, the sound of her skates echoed in the stillness, a stark contrast to the haunting tales she had heard. Mia felt a rush of exhilaration,
But as she ventured further from the shore, an inexplicable sense of unease began to creep in. The beauty of the frozen lake quickly turned ominous as Mia noticed strange markings etched into the ice. Faint, almost ghostly shapes that seemed to shift and swirl beneath her feet. Dismissing them as mere tricks of the light, she continued to skate. But the air grew colder, and an eerie silence enveloped her. Suddenly, the ice beneath her cracked, sending a jolt of fear through her. She quickly regained her balance, but the unsettling feeling lingered. As she skated back toward the shore, Mia heard a faint whisper carried by the wind, calling her name. Confused and frightened, she paused, scanning the area for any signs of life. The whispers grew louder, echoing the tragic stories of those who had perished on the lake, their spirits trapped beneath the ice. Panic surged within her as she realized she was not alone. The lake was alive with the memories of its dark past. In a shocking twist, the ice began to tremble, and Mia felt a pull, as if the lake itself was trying to draw her in. The whispers transformed into anguished cries, begging for release. Heart racing, she turned to flee, but the ice cracked again, threatening to swallow her whole. With every ounce of strength, she sprinted toward the shore, the chilling voices echoing in her ears. Just as she reached the edge, the ice gave way behind her, revealing a dark, gaping hole that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Mia barely escaped, collapsing on the snow-covered bank, gasping for breath. As she looked back at the frozen lake, she understood the truth. It was a place of beauty, yes, but also a haunting reminder of the lives lost beneath its surface. The lake held its secrets tightly, and Mia knew she would never return, forever marked by the chilling encounter with the frozen depths.
As we wrap up our journey through these chilling winter camping horror stories, let's take a moment to recap the spine-tingling tales we've explored. First, we ventured into the Whispering Pines, where Jake's innocent camping trip turned into a terrifying encounter with the unknown. The eerie whispers that beckoned him deeper into the woods served as a haunting reminder of how nature can conceal dark secrets. Next, we uncovered the mystery of the abandoned cabin, where Emily, Mark, Sarah, and Tom found themselves trapped in a nightmarish scenario. The cabin's ominous presence and the supernatural events that unfolded revealed the tragic history of its former occupants, leaving the friends with a chilling experience they would never forget. Finally, we skated across the surface of the frozen lake with Mia, who discovered that beneath its beautiful exterior lay a dark past filled with sorrow, the whispers of lost souls, and the terrifying pull of the ice reminded us of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface, even in the most picturesque settings. These stories highlight the thrill of winter camping, a beloved pastime for many seeking adventure and connection with nature. However, they also serve as a crucial reminder of the importance of being aware of the potential dangers that come with it. Whether it's the isolation of the woods, the unpredictability of the weather, or the haunting legends that may linger in the air, it's essential to approach winter camping with caution and respect. If you enjoyed these chilling tales and want to hear more spine-tingling stories, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. By hitting that like button, you help us spread the word about these eerie experiences, and sharing the video with friends ensures that they too can join in on the thrill. As we continue to explore the darker side of nature and the chilling stories that come with it, we invite you to stay tuned for more content that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and sometimes the most beautiful places hold the darkest secrets. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing more spine-chilling adventures with you soon.